Hello friends. I am your World Pedia. India's warship going to Sri Lanka. For the only reason India asked, French officer Emmanuel Macron, who is going to Sri Lanka. The preparations for the war, that is, the preparations for the war of the army in the front against China and Pakistan, the chief of the Indian Air Force, the war preparations made there, the news came out to be happy and surprised. The Arunachal problem has started again. This stapled visa problem, you would have heard it all. That's the hot news today. Everything is super news, so watch it till the end. When we were talking about Manipur, some people, how can external countries be involved in this? This is a religious and caste system that happens within our country, the injustice of the ruling party, the plan of the opposition party. Nothing is right in our country, what unnecessary talks. Today, a very important person in our country, Chief of Army Staff, General Naravane, do you remember him? He himself has said, Manipur has the hands of foreign agencies. But he may be fully Chinese, it may be China's job, to their external agency. He says there will definitely be a share in this. Will these people believe it now? Okay, leave them. We are going to see very important things today. Stapled visas given to Indians in China, it has created a great sensation around the world. In India, stamped visa for 3 sportsmen in Arunachal, the stamping visa, instead of stamping the visa in the Indian citizen's passport, that China visa, stapled in our passport, this is what it gives. You see, there was an important sports event in Chengdu City, China. At that important event, China President Xi Jinping said that China is struggling to promote the peace and development of the world and that everyone should support it. But he planned to create a problem with India and to make this Arunachal Pradesh problem bigger. For the same reason, India has given a stapled visa to the Indian soldiers. Even countries like Russia and America are giving stamping visas to India. Russia is giving e-visa to the Indian people to travel. But this Chinese who eats raw food has given a stapled visa to the Indian soldiers. Do you know how the Foreign Ministry of India has given a warning? The Foreign Minister of India has given a diplomatic warning to China to stamp the visa to India. Not only that, many leaders like Xi Jinping have condemned China's stamping visa to India. First of all, what can China do? At the beginning of this week, China's economy was in a very bad state. Therefore, China came to India to support the economic and trade agreements with India. Not only that, there were also many meetings between India and China in the SCO meeting. But China's eyes are entirely on the Arunachal Pradesh of India. China's eyes are entirely on the Arunachal Pradesh of India. China is giving a stapled visa to the people of Arunachal Pradesh. Similarly, we should give a stapled visa to the people of Tibet. Tibet is a part of Arunachal Pradesh, India. China's attack on Tibet is not only being resolved peacefully now. China's desire to unite the people of Tibet with India is based on human dignity. China's desire to unite the people of Tibet is based on human dignity. 3 months ago, the law was passed in the US Senate. India should give a stapled visa to the people of Tibet until the Tibet issue is resolved. Do you remember December the 9th, 2022? Do you remember the day when China's 300 soldiers tried to enter Tawanjali in India? In the same week, Tibet is a part of India. China's attack on Tibet is not only being resolved peacefully now. China's desire to unite the people of Tibet with India is based on human dignity. China's attack on Tibet is not only being resolved peacefully now. China's desire to unite the people of Tibet with India is based on human dignity. At the same time, there is a situation in Taurang and Radakila. At the same time, there is a situation in Taurang and Radakila. You all know that I have reviewed and passed this law. After that, there is no argument that India's Thavang and Arunachal Pradesh belong to India. Not only that, the Madmahan line between India and China is the border line that separates India from China. The US Senate passed a new law on the border line that separates India from China. On the India-China border, there is a thing called the Madmahan line. The Madmahan line has been announced by the US senators as the border between India and China. No one can deny that Arunachal Pradesh is an integral part of India. At a time like this, do you see how foolish the Chinese are to try to do such a thing? The US Senate has officially announced that there is no room for the border between India and China. The US Senate has announced that no one can stop the US, which is planning to support the unification of India. The Madmahan line between India and China has not only been recognized by the US, but it has also been said by the world that China's presence in the northeast is meaningless. The Madmahan line between India and China is still being denied by China. A few months ago, the first two parties in the US Senate were decided. After that, it was said that the two-party senators should recognize Arunachal Pradesh as an integral part of India and support the unification of India and the unification of India throughout the world. It was decided that Arunachal Pradesh should be recognized as an integral part of India and that China should not invade India in Southeast Asia. Last year, in December, when 300 Chinese soldiers were attacked by Indian soldiers in Torang Alley in Arunachal Pradesh, the two-party resolution of the US recognized the Madmahan line as an integral part of India. China's army is based in the Madmahan line. Macron becomes first French president to visit Sri Lanka. Pledges assistance in debt restructuring. Macron becomes first French president to visit Sri Lanka. Pledges assistance in debt restructuring. France and Sri Lanka have come forward to help because India has asked for it. 5 Khalistani terrorists arrested in Punjab. India's warmongering in Caucasus is a wake-up call for Azerbaijan. All the Indian weapons that have been sent to Armenia by Iran against Turkey, Pakistan and Azerbaijan have begun to chase Azerbaijan indigenously built Indian naval ship to visit Sri Lanka. A warship made in India for Sri Lanka has gone to Sri Lanka for a visit. This ship is also going to the same place where our Macron is. A large warship that everyone is amazed at. A warship made entirely in our country has gone to Sri Lanka. What do you think about the Arunachal Pradesh issue? What can China do to resolve this issue? Don't forget to write in the comment section. If you like this video, like it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, watch the other videos. You will definitely like it. If you like it, just subscribe. Thank you so much for watching all my videos and supporting my channel. Until I come back with my next awesome video, it's bye-bye from World Pedia. Stay safe, stay positive, stay active and stay fit. And always dream big in your life. We should always believe that we can achieve anything anywhere. And as I always say, please take care of your parents at home.